Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to record this, and then I'm going to show you how I go and talk to people in basically less than 15 minutes. I'm going to show you how I do a presentation, either a recruiting or a sales presentation, in the simplest way possible. So you have a lot of friends, and you can be able to come up to them. A lot of these people, you wouldn't feel very odd asking these out for coffee or lunch at any time. You'd be like, hey, are you free at 12 o'clock? And if they're saying no, it's like, hey, let's meet up for lunch. I have something to show you. It wouldn't be weird.
No. They might say, I'm at work right now. You know, I'm at work.
Of course. But, some of them, if they were free, then they'd be like, yeah, sure, no big deal. And that's pretty much it. Like, you'd be surprised. Some people you just ask them, hey, what are you guys doing? Are you free at 12? He's like, no, all right, let's go to lunch. I got something to show you. And this is what we show them. And you can tell them during the text or the call what it's all about. You can just be like, hey, I started with this new company. I want to show you something. I want to show you this. Or you can just be like, hey, I want to show you something. Pretty much. I just want to show you something. It's only going to take you about 15, 20 minutes, and it'll be really cool for me. That's about it. Appeal to their friendship. You're just asking them, hey, I need your help. And you do this survey, and I'll be like, all right, you just talk to them, you make small talk, be like, hey, how you been? How's everything? All that. Like, all right, now I want to show you what I have. So I started with this financial services company, and I want to show you some of the stuff that we do. Is that all right? And then you just tell me what you think about it. So you do a survey card, you have them fill it out, and they're going to answer questions. So, like, very simple questions, like, have you ever suffered losses from the economic downturn? Most people will say yes. Are you concerned about bills? Are you concerned about retirement? Are you concerned about college education? Are you concerned about insurance? Are you concerned about growing kids or aging parents? Are you concerned with the future of your job or your career? Do you feel like investments, insurance, debt, tax, inflation are difficult to understand? When would you like to retire? Would you rather have better return for your money or better safety for your money? Do you want to learn how to get your kids into a proper college with proper funding? Do you want to learn about how money works? Are you interested in making more money on a part-time basis? Are you interested in exploring a new business career in the financial industry? So you're asking questions, and from this you can kind of pinpoint what they want. So instead of having to beat around the bush of, man, I got to recruit this guy, man, maybe I can sell this guy, just let them answer themselves. They do this, and you read this, and you can look at yeses. Pretty much the bottom two. Hit it.
Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
Good to see you.
I'm showing her the 15-minute presentation.
Oh, good.
So if they answer the bottom two, they're interested in making more money or interested in a new business career, you can go and do a presentation called a recruiting presentation. So then you can be like, all right, if you're interested in that, let me show you. If they're more interested on how money works, interested to get proper funding, they're more of a candidate for a client presentation. So I'm going to do the recruiting presentation first, and then I'll show you the sales presentation. So this is the recruiting presentation. We call it the building new industry. Pretty much all I have to do is read this slide by slide. So pretty much I just go, like I told you, you did it for choice. Oh, you're interested in making some more money part-time. Let me show you what my company does, okay? So we're trying to build a new industry. We've got solutions for a changing world. Our company is called World Financial Group. And our company background, a little bit of a history about our company, we're actually owned by a company called Aegon. Now, have you personally ever heard of Aegon before? So Aegon is a it's a worldwide company. It's one of the largest financial services conglomerates in the world. Over 160 years of history backing our company up. So we've been around for quite a while. Over 500 billion in managed assets. If you want to look at that scale, if you look at Apple, Coca-Cola, IBM, Microsoft, Google combined, their total assets are only 445 billion. Our company has more assets than all of those companies combined. So very, very large parent company back in. I think Aegon is the 36th largest company in the world. Aegon owns a company called Transamerica. You may have heard of Transamerica before. It's got that big pyramid building in San Francisco, a very, very well-known insurance company. But we're World Financial Group. We're the marketing broker. We're trying to be basically the Walmart of financial services. In Walmart, you can go and you can get clothes and gardening supplies, electronics. You can get groceries. They sell everything in the retail industry. Our goal is to become the broker of the financial industry. So we have companies under our umbrella that we can sell. Over 140 companies that we have under our umbrella. So Transamerica, Pacific Life, Everest, Anthem Blue Cross, Nationwide, Fidelity, Voya, Prudential, Financial Education from Heartland. All of these major companies are under our umbrella, so we can sell all of their products. So you have to look at, well, why do people need our services? So if you look at the consumers today, I'd say about 5% of Americans right now are financially secure. The other 95% are all concerned about having too much debt, not having proper planning for education or funding their education or student loan debt. Number three, not having proper protection for their family in case of death or disability. Four, they're not sure about how they're going to retire, where they should put their money into retire. Long-term care, the huge cost of having a nurse take care of you is becoming one of the quickest reasons of bankruptcy in the United States. And then, of course, health insurance, not knowing what your options are for health insurance. So wouldn't you agree that most Americans, about 95%, are worried about one of these six, if not all six? Our company has products from multiple companies, some of the most well-known companies in the world, to take care of all six of these issues. So we have a huge need. Wouldn't you want a business that can cater to the major needs and concerns of 95% of Americans? You'd be in a pretty good business, now, wouldn't you? So this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to build a better business. Our company, we're really trying to empower people so they can make a difference. People who work with us, we can provide knowledge, strategies, solutions in major areas of financial services. We can cover long-term care. We can cover term insurance, permanent insurance, all types of insurances, investments, IRAs, annuities, mutual funds, all the savings plans that are offered in Canada as well. Health, we have Medicare supplement for when you were older and you were retired. And then, of course, education for college planning programs, how to get into colleges, 529, how to save for college plans. And then estate preservation, we do wills, we do trusts. We help families build a strong financial foundation. At the same time, you, as an associate of ours, you can build a business in one of the best industries in North America. Absolutely, I believe that the money is in the money industry. So we're looking at the vision of the new industry. Entrepreneurs wake up every day thinking about how to grow their business. Well, agents in the old system worry about fulfilling quotas for their managers. In the old industry, you're usually either an employee or an agent. There is a career glass ceiling. There's a limit to what you can do. You have limited territory. You can only sell in a place, in a certain area, and there's a certain income required. Like, there's only so much money you can make in that territory. You have a quota. You're usually focused only on selling, and you have a closed system. You can only sell your company's products. That is what the financial industry is like currently right now. Our new industry, we're trying to redevelop that. You become an entrepreneur. You can be as large as you want. You can build as big of a company as you want to, or as small as a company. There's unlimited territory, so you can go with any province, any state in the United States. You can go and build a business wherever you want to. And because of that, you can also have unlimited income. There is no quota. No one's pounding you. If you want to go and sell $10 million worth of commission this year, or you want to do $5,000 worth of commission this year, completely up to you. You dictate the flow of how hard you want to work. And of course, we're focusing on building. Would you rather be focused on being a better salesman or building a better business? It's absolutely. There's a long-term future in building a business. There's not much of a long-term future if you keep selling. Yeah. And of course, we have an open system. We have multiple products. So if our company's products are not competitive this year, I can sell another company's products. It doesn't worry me. But if you were in a traditional industry and they sold terrible products, you could only sell their product now. So we have a very open system. You can move from hunting into farming, having your own business. And of course, well, how do you do it? How does a guy like me or anybody who starts off in the financial industry, how do we get started? We weren't born understanding finance. We start off as a trainee. We train the trainer, and then we build the builder. And what that means is that we start off as a trainee, and I, as a trainer, will help train you, develop you to become successful. I'll show you exactly what I did and coach you how to become a financial advisor. When you've trained enough trainees, or you've learned from a trainer enough times, you'll become a trainer yourself. You train enough trainees, you'll actually become a marketing director. Now you have a team. You're actually overseeing the marketing of your company. And if you build enough marketing directors in multiple locations, you start having a system where you start having businesses. You have a marketing director in this city, in this state. You can start franchising out your business. And all starts off as a trainer. Now, in your company, it's very hard to ever work your way all the way up to becoming the CEO of the company. In this company, you just go through a trainee and you just keep going through the next step, and you will end up being the CEO of your own financial services brokerage. You're in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself. You're an independent contractor, but I'm every bit vested into making you successful. Our trainers are with you every step of the way. We provide the field training, the office training, the big events to help you get all of the training necessary to become successful. We help you get all the appropriate licenses in all states in the United States and Canada. And then you get to build and travel the world. Locations like Hawaii, Caribbean, Europe, Asia. We take one worldwide trip every single year as a company. So imagine you doing well in this company, and then we pay you to take a vacation to Japan.
Oh, yeah.
All expense paid. Have you ever worked at a company that ever did that before?
No.
We get paid. We pay you to travel. We at least go to one island of Hawaii every year, one international trip every year, a trip to Vegas every year, and then that's not including all the multiple different mini trips that we have. We have huge incentives for you to travel and enjoy your life while working. Wouldn't you like to work in a career where you get to travel guaranteed to another country every single year?
Yeah. That's a new country every year.
Absolutely. Of course. A lot of people love to travel. Do you love to travel?
Yeah, I would like to.
Absolutely. In this company, you can not only make great money, you can travel at the same time, and we pay you for it. And then we have a proven track record. On average, right now, we pay over $10 million commission per week in the United States and Canada. A lot of companies paying $10 million a week to their employees?
They're trying to cut it back as low as possible.
Exactly. We're growing in commission.
Yeah, they're not trying to increase. They're trying to decrease.
And then if you look over here, in our company, over 4,700 of our associates make over six figures. Right now in your work, do you know over 4,000 people in your office making six figures? How many people in Maryland are really making?
I don't even think across all 3 sites that much.
Probably 2, 3 people?
Yeah.
If that?
Yeah, where I'm at. But there's 3 sites across the U.S. So I think even with all 3 combined, I don't think it's 4.
Our company,
so less than that.
Exactly. Or we have, we can be in a business where I don't think you've ever heard of a company that's ever had more than 4,000 people making six figures in the company. So many people make this a good part-time income. Many people make this a very, very successful full-time business. So you really look about this company, we're all about choices. Have you ever thought about where you're going to be in the next 5 years? What did you pick?
Well, now.
Yeah. What did you pick yourself before?
Before I had no idea I was going to be going to school and then working on doing my own house. And
Trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
So in our company, we give you 3 options. When you work with us, you can either A, earn additional income. You get to learn, exactly how money works. You get to take care of, your college education, your kids' college education. And then you can also build up your retirement. Pretty good idea. And that's, you can do this part-time. Or you can go full-time. You can transition full-time into a great career in the financial industry. You get to build a large team. Or you can build it big. And you can build a large organization all across the United States and Canada. You can make and save huge amounts of money. And in this business, you can do all 3 if you'd like. The choice is yours. The option is yours. Wouldn't you like to be part of the new industry?
Yeah.
Perfect. So let me show you how to get started. That's it.
Wow. That's fast, yeah. And informative at the same time.
In about 15 minutes, you can just be like, hey. And if they're like, no, I'll think about it. Be like, all right, well, do you know anyone who else is interested? Do you know anyone do you think that could benefit from learning about this or would be interested in a business career? Perfect. If you do, is it all right can I contact them? I'm looking for a lot of qualified people who are willing to be part of my industry. I'm absolutely taking more and more people. Sure, give me names. Awesome. Thank you. And then you can recruit them right there.
We have a survey card.
Yep. I should have.
That's the first thing you can do. Right?
So that one, and then